So I've been in the world of building brand personally and corporately for a really long time now. And while I watch the world argue more and more, I realize that building a brand and knowing who you are and sharing who you are allows you to communicate in a different way than when you are trying to share a message and someone doesn't know you. So the two biggest things with personal branding that I hear that are negative, one of the biggest things is what you're trying to create is fake. It's really not. It's actually building up a reputation based upon who you really are. Your strengths, even your weaknesses come into play. Your experience for sure comes into play, education, how you were raised, whatever it is. All of the pieces that make you who you are part of your brand story. And sharing that brand story is so stinking important, especially in today's world, because we only have limited moments of time to communicate sometimes what are harder messages. So when you are in the corporate world of any kind, whether it's a small entrepreneurial startup to a Fortune 5, it doesn't matter. You have to have a brand so that when you speak, people want to listen versus they have to listen because you have a title and a role. That's a leadership. That's a leader. That's leadership. That's having influence, and it takes time. So sometimes we speak and nobody listens. Sometimes even when we have a personal opinion and no one listens, and we're sharing it in person and or online or social media, God forbid, having an argument on social media, because we all know that works. But the idea is when we do share a point of view, that we've shared enough of ourselves and our real selves that people go, okay, you have equity with me. Personal branding is a process that builds equity in your voice because you actually have told people, this is my filter, this is my intent, this is who I am, I'm here to help and build, not hurt and do something that's going to hurt a situation or a human being. And so that allows you to speak in a different way. It allows you to be seen. Now, what does that do for those of you who are like, I don't really want to share? It's a little bit scary because when you share who you really are, there's some people who will like you and some people who won't like you. And getting over that sometimes is really hard for some people. And I understand that completely, but you weren't made to be friends with everyone. You were made to respect everyone and to listen and to learn, because when we stop learning, we die, right? So in personal branding, sharing who you are online, understanding that you have a platform even when you are working from home and you are a mom, you have a platform and you have a sphere of influence. So sharing who you are allows you, when you do have something to say that's important, to be heard and to be heard more quickly and to be respected in what it is, even if people don't agree with you. Most of the time I see people missing the chance to build a brand because they simply aren't sharing experience, whether that's, hey, I'm an introvert, hey, I don't want to be salesy, I don't want to overshoot, I don't want people to think I'm trying to sell myself and push, push, push. I understand that, and there are ways to build a brand and share your story in bits and pieces that is real, that has the ability to build up your reputation in a way that you don't miss opportunities. People kind of know what's going on in your life to a degree. At least they know your experiences. You can co-brand with other people online and borrow other brands that are more well-known, and you can repost that, in particular on a LinkedIn. But most times people are voicing an opinion and then saying, why isn't anyone listening, or why are people arguing? Because they don't know you yet. Building a brand, whether it's internally inside of a corporation or externally to your community, for those of you in nonprofit, huge. If you're not online and sharing who you are, people work with people that they like. That's really, really important. People hire people that they can see their reputations online. They have the equity right in front of them. They get the experience. There are ways to do it. And in a world where there is a lot of noise, taking the time daily, bit by bit, piece by piece, brick by brick, sharing your story is so, so, so important now more than ever.